guys, this is our 9th day I think owning the business, and we still have the shop closed. Amy's in here. It is, what is today, the 11th?
It's not Saturday.
Saturday, and we are in the shop painting. Well, Amy's painting while I've got some hats I'm making. So we're changing everything. The slate, all gray, is slate, right? Is that what they call it?
I believe so.
Slate board. So we're changing anything that's blue, gray, and then the red trim's gonna be black. And so you guys will get to see more of Amy down here. She'll be in the vlog a little bit more, I think. She's laughing. So that's what we're doing on this Saturday night. The boys are at grandma's, grandpa. What do you guys think about that? I got this train over here on this side. So, what? Yeah.
Where was that at?
I was on the door or by the window.
Oh.
So we're rearranging everything, you guys. I gotta go see. So we're restructuring everything, you guys. Yeah. Right there, PS1s. So that's what we're doing right now. So, you guys, things are changing. I think the gal that was in here, you guys, she dipped. She left me, which is good. Look at what she did. Look at that. She's sending these stuff, like this kind of stuff out. It's not even centered. Look at this thing. It's all jacked up. So I gotta redo all these hats. And she did them in the wrong color as well. So I'm glad she's gone. And now we are just rebuilding this business, you guys. And it's tough. Can be tough, but I think we're gonna be just fine. We're gonna do okay. So the hardest part is getting all the vendors set up. Getting our materials vendors and where we need to order from, pricing structured correctly so that we're profiting to keep the business running and we make a little something, you guys. Without profit, a business cannot grow and operate. That's the hardest and difficult thing to do, is to price it so you can grow, you can expand, and at the same time deliver the best service you can to the community and to the people. And there are people that will understand and there are people that won't understand, but you have to weed those people out that aren't willing to pay, and if they don't understand, they don't understand. Because I mean, no matter how much you try to explain to them why you're charging what you're charging, some just won't pay. And you can't have customers that won't accept the fact that, you know, you have to charge what you have to charge. And you can't go in business, you guys, just floating along and just making enough, like just making just a few pennies, right? And just, I mean, when I came into this, when I bought this business, the price structure was just priced to, they were losing money. They were losing money the way they were pricing things, and it just doesn't make sense to me, you know. And so, you know, the old customers come in, I had to tell them the price is changing, price structure is different, and it's going to be a little bit more, but you'll get faster service, you'll get the quality, and you know, everything's going to be better. So you have to price it right, guys. You have to price your anything you do, lawn care, landscaping, embroidery, any type of business, just structured right. Because I'd rather have a few great clients than have 100 bad clients. I don't want that. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna finish up these hats, and yeah, we got about how many more? 1, 2, 3 more hats. We did about 20 of these. I could be running it over here on this machine, but I'm not comfortable running that machine yet. As you can see, it's an older SWF machine. And here's some more over here. These units, they're older. But right now, I want to stick to what I know. And since we have the time, we're going to use the single head machine. And I want to practice on my own hats. That way that if I mess up, it's my hats, not the customer's hats. So, yeah, that's why I'm not running those ones. Alright guys, a few hours has passed. I got one more hat to do. Amy's got...
So you're not done with those hats yet?
No. You're not done painting yet?
Lacquer. No.
Look at this. Getting that done, getting that painted. Getting over there painted. How's it going?
Just lovely. Freezing, but good.
Gotta save on the heat
got
bill.
any heat in here?
Gotta save on the heat bill.
My God.
Alright, oh, I better check the machine here. Make sure it's stitching alright. Looks like it's stitching just fine. Oh man. No wonder why it's cold. Because they got it set at night for 65 degrees. Brr. I just turned...
Like, starting to feel like Alaska in here.
Alright guys, it's time to close up and go close up the laundromat and go home for this weekend. Be back tomorrow?
I don't know. Sunday's rest day. Where's your scissors?
What?
Open a pair of mittens. Oh my gosh. It's so cold in here.
Usually nobody's here.
They stink.
Alright, good morning guys. It is, let me see, it is the 15th, January 15th. And I was up since 4 this morning. I've already been in the office here. Been up since 4 in the morning. And went out, did a little salting. Had one of our clients, I didn't think it was that bad, but they wanted us to salt. Wanted us to salt, so I went out and we salted. Took care of that, made a little money. Back in the office. And guys, it's been one heck of a week. Well, today's only Tuesday, but it's been crazy. I've been working constantly trying to get this business back up that we bought. It was in such a big mess. And finally got all the vendors and stuff lined up. Vendors, works comp, because we're gonna hire part-time, full-time people to help Amy. And what else? Liability insurance. Got everything switched into our name, so we are good to go. And what is it? February 4th, you guys, we will be, well, January 28th we'll be back open, and then Amy will get a light train. She'll get some training, and then by February 4th we're gonna go full bore. We got orders from you guys for hats. The Richardson hat, 15 bucks, minimum of 1 dozen. Free digitizing of your logo, which normally costs $50. And so we've got a few orders in, and we're gonna get all them machines put to use. All right, guys, I gotta get busy. There's an order that's been in here for a long time, even before I came in. So he'd like to get it done, so I'm gonna finish it up for the customer. And it's not bad. It's gonna be a big run. After we get these 6 bags, 6 patches made for his bag. And so, yeah, excited. It just reminds. Number 6. You know, doing this, you guys, just reminds me of when I first bought my embroidery machine. My first embroidery machine, that 1 head unit I've got over there. As I was working on this machine and running these lines through, it just reminded me of the long days, long hours, late nights. Me trying to figure out the machine, how it functioned and how it worked. I remember, I think it was 2 years ago when we first bought our first embroidery machine, and man, I remember spending nights down at the laundromat trying to figure out that machine and trying to perfect my embroidery skills. And God, there was moments I wanted to quit and give up, but I knew that I had to learn it. So now here I am running a different machine, a 4-head unit. It's practically, it's like running the same machine. You know, even though it's a different brand. Once I figured out the functions, or what the keys meant and what the terms meant, you know, on the embroidery machine, the only thing different was where every button was located on the machine. So other than that, it's pretty simple once I got rolling and got going. So yeah, I'm excited, you guys, for the future and what's to come. So 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay. Let's do set. Okay, so we got that set. All right. So we got that set. We're gonna get the patches made. I'll turn on the lights here. What I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm gonna run a sample. Good morning, guys. It is January 16th. We got a little snow today, dusting. It probably snowed around 2 in the morning and stopped around 4 or 5 in the morning. So I went out and did a little shoveling by myself. So Michael's gonna go and hit up the rest of the some townhomes and salt and stuff. So, and I've got stocking caps I gotta do. We've got shirts we gotta do. Store isn't even open, you guys. We're trying to finish up the last the orders that was in here before I bought it. So that's what I'm doing here. And it's tough because Amy's not here yet to run the business, and I've got to run this and try to keep up with the snow removal and stuff. So I'm hoping next week, I think next week she'll be done with her daycare and she can come and help. So all right, let's get started. All right, guys, so we got 5 stocking cap or 5 beanies we got to do. I did here, show you. I did a sample one right here, which is good. I just did one. But this machine, the previous owner or the workers here were afraid to use all 4, you guys, to run this at once, because they thought it was a hassle to set everything up all at once and run it all 4. It takes some time to get all the apparel or all of the apparel onto a frame, but it gets done quicker, you guys, I think, when you use all 4. So it didn't make sense from I think they were afraid of it. I don't know what it is, but I'm going to take advantage of the 4-head unit, and we're going to run all 4. And look at these small ones right here. Oh, sorry, guys. These single head units are just for small quantity orders. So that's what those are for. But we're going to run as much. We're going to use up all the machine as much as we can, for that way we are efficient. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on 4 more beanies, and I'm going to show you guys. We're going to run all 4 of them, and that's what I want to see. So let's get started. All right, so I'm gonna reverse all of these beanies inside out. There's there's 4 more. So this one's done. Turned out real good, real nice, guys. So, all right, so we always put a backing on it, so it holds the threads much better. So let's get started. So we're gonna put in the backing. Put the backing on all of these guys. Okay, I leave just a little bit of backing just sticking out. That way this holds it here. Because it's a small area, we don't need to bring that all the way down this way. We want it centered right here, boom. Boom. We are done. There's a lot more process that goes into this than just throwing it on and sewing or sticking in the machine. You know? Gotta make sure everything is nice and lined up right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray a little water on this front of this logo to get rid of some of these aqua top. Purpose of that is just to hold the stitching together better. Alright guys, so there it is. Nice and really nice and clean came out.